Hello and welcome to the Media News on Ogun State Television. I am Simia Tabaru. President Bola Tinubu has met with his Sierra Leonean counterpart Julius Bio at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja. Bio arrived at the forecourt of the villa in the company of the bagpipers of the Presidential Guard Brigade. He was received by the President's Chief of Staff, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, who ushered him into the closed-door meeting. Nigeria and Sierra Leone have maintained strong diplomatic relations since their respective independence in October 1960 and April 1961. Both nations are active members of the Economic Community of West African States and the African Union and have collaborated on initiatives aimed at promoting peace, stability, and development in the region. Between 1991 and 2002, Nigeria played a pivotal role in supporting Sierra Leone during its civil war when it led the ECOWAS monitoring group in peacekeeping effort to restore stability in the region. Mojisola Meranda has resigned as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly 7 weeks after holding the leadership mantle. She announced her resignation at plenary on Monday as lawmakers commended her leadership style and for bringing peace to the Lagos State House of Assembly. They also commended her strength and her humility for obeying the rules and regulations of the All Progressives Congress. Okonlawon Sani also tendered his resignation as the Deputy Chief Whip of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Mojisola Meranda has been re-elected as the Deputy Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly.
Of Assembly with effect from today, 3rd of March 2025. I did not arrive at this decision lightly. Indeed, I took it careful consideration all the primary and integral circumstances that accumulated in my election as Speaker on the 13th of January 2025.
I think you've made history as the first Speaker of this Lagos State House of Assembly. First Speaker of this Lagos State House of Assembly. Madam Speaker, the little time you spend as the Speaker of this Lagos State House of Assembly, you've shown a good leadership skill, which everybody can testify to that. Your calmness is second to none, and your leadership skill, which everybody can commend, because you've shown affection to every one of us, which you'll be able to hold 90% of this house without any hindrances.
Meanwhile, Mudashiru Obasa has been re-elected as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Obasa, who represents Agege Constituency 1, was re-elected after the resignation of Mojisola Meranda, who stepped down as the Speaker of the House. Obasa's re-election followed the nomination of a former majority leader of the House, Nohim Adams, representing Etiosa Constituency 1.
Honorable Ajayi Obasa as the new Speaker of the 10th Assembly, Lagos State House of Assembly.
Honorable Mr. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa as the Speaker of the 10th House of Assembly. He has elected to swear on the Holy Quran. I,
Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, solemnly, day is not the day for speech making, but to appreciate my colleagues and all our leaders who have put a lot to this gathering today. We thank them. Particularly, I must recognize our national leader, the former governor of Osun State, Bababisi Akonde, and his counterpart from Ogun State. Aremo, former governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, and all our GAC leaders. We thank them. Our amiable governor, his deputy from Lagos State, and other party loyalists. We thank you. We recognize all of you. And we want to assure Lagosians that for us, we have resolved and determined to serve their interests and protect their interests always.
Members of the Ogun State House of Assembly have commended the State Ministry of Housing for its various housing initiatives aimed at meeting the people's housing needs. They also clarified that the ministry has adhered to proper accounting procedures in its financial records. The commendation came from the Assembly's Committee on Public Accounts and Anti-Corruption, led by its chairman, Honorable Damilare Bello, during the review of the 2023 audit report on ministries, departments and agencies at the Assembly Complex of Kimoso, Abeokuta. Honorable Bello directed the ministry to submit details of its monitoring and evaluation of capital project, emphasizing the need for continued adherence to financial procedures to ensure enhanced performance. In his remarks, the Assembly Minority Leader, Honorable Lukman Adeleye, praised the ministry's management, noting its commitment to delivering the present administration's mandate on affordable housing. He highlighted how the ministry's efforts have placed Ogun State on an enviable pedestal of infrastructural development, contributing significantly to the state's socio-economic growth. The audit report exercise will continue with other MDAs as scheduled by the committee. Ogun State House of Assembly will on Wednesday, 5th March 2025, hold a stakeholders forum on a bill for a law to regulate the activities of scavengers and waste dealers in the state to promote public order, environmental safety, and peaceful coexistence, and 4 related matters. A release by the clerk, head of legislative service, Mr. Shakiru Adebakia, indicated that the stakeholders forum on the bill was meant to harness the input from relevant stakeholders to regulate the activities of scavengers across the state. The release added that the public hearing would take place at the State House of Assembly complex, Okimoso, Abeokuta, starting from 10 in the morning, while all stakeholders are to be seated by 9:30 in the morning. The Rivers State Governor, Similolaye Fubara, has assured his supporters that victory is inevitable despite the political challenges in the state. Governor Fubara stated this during the commissioning of Government House staff quarters at the Forces Avenue opposite Government House in Port Harcourt. He assured the immediate past council chairman in attendance that there was no reason for concern. Before addressing the crowd, Fubara opened his speech with a passage from the Holy Bible, Philippians 3:18-19, emphasizing faith and resilience in the face of challenges.
As a human being, I know you feel somehow, but just relax. God has our back. Our back is not on anybody, it's God. I want to thank you for your support and assure you that if there is one person on this planet Earth that will continue to stand by you, I will be that person. I assure you that I will lead you with honor. I will lead you with respect. And I will lead you with integrity.
The Edo Governorship Election Petition Tribunal has reserved judgment in the petition filed by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and its governorship candidate, Asue Godalu, challenging the September 21, 2024 polls. The Justice Wilfred Nkwochi-led 3-member tribunal has reserved the matter for judgment after councils adopted their final written addresses. Mr. Nkwochi said the tribunal secretary would communicate a date for judgment to the parties. Notable political figures have been observed attending this session, including former Edo State Governor and current Senator representing Edo North Adams Oshiomhole Pastor Sage Z Iyamo and APC State Chairman Emperor Jared Tenebe. The tribunal had previously scheduled March 3, 2025 for the adoption of final written addresses after the APC concluded its defense without presenting additional witnesses. Judgment will determine the legitimacy of the September 21, 2024 governorship election result in Edo State. And now to the foreign scenes. Gabon's military leader, General Brice Oligui Nguema, has announced his intention to run for president in next month's election. Nguema seized power in 2023 in a coup that ended the long-standing rule of the Bongo family. He then pledged to hand over power to civilians. The country has, however, since passed a new constitution and electoral code that critics argue were designed to favor a bid for the presidency by the junta leader. Nguema told the Gabonese people that he had decided to run in the 12th April election after careful reflection and in response to the many appeals. Addressing supporters during the heavy downpours in the capital, Libreville, he declared his readiness to change the fortunes of the oil-rich country. And now to sport. The Nigerian Football Federation and English Premier League side Fulham have offered full support for their player, Calvin Bassey, after the defender was subjected to racist abuse in the wake of his club's FA Cup triumph over Manchester United. Bassey scored the opener in the game on the stroke of half-time before his goal was cancelled by Bruno Fernandes, with the game staying level at 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes and extra time. Fulham won 4-3 on penalties and progressed into the quarter-finals, where they will face Crystal Palace on March 29. But what followed Bassey and Fulham's progress were unsavory abuse on social media, which the player shared some of. And just before we go, let us remind you that life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. You can watch us live on Facebook at Ogtv and Ogun State Television YouTube at Ogtv Abeokuta, and on the Ogtv website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and report, check us on these platforms: X at Ogtv, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download Ogtv app on Apple and Google Play stores. And that's our news this afternoon. Many thanks for being a part of it. Bye for now.